Hello everyone, I'm Ankit and you're watching StudyIQ IAS English. In our today's video, we'll talk about the Sanchar Saathi portal of the Government of India and why many people are calling it as the new Pegasus. So there is a very solid reason behind it. We are going to discuss everything about that app in our today's video. Why are we discussing about this? Because central government has asked the smartphone companies to mandatorily pre-install these apps in the new mobile phones. And the earlier stated position of the government, which was reported in the media, was that the users, once this app has been installed in their mobile phones, they will not be able to delete it. But as I was preparing for this video, I realized that the Department of Telecom, the telecom minister essentially, has given a clarification. He has said that use of this app would remain voluntary in India. It won't be mandatory. Now, what the government has given a notification about is that government is saying that all new devices which will be sold in the country would come with this app which has been pre-installed. And what about the mobiles that have already been sold? They will have to be given a software update where this app would be installed in those mobile phones. So basically, government wants the mobile phone companies to mandatorily install these apps in the mobile phone. But once these apps will be installed, it will be up to you whether to delete it or let it remain in your mobile phones. Okay. Now, the moot point of our today's discussion would be, what does this Sanchar Saathi app actually do? So let us find that one out in our today's video. Now, the notes that I will be using in this session, in case if you want to download them, you can go to this Telegram channel called as ATS Live. And if you are there, please do not forget to subscribe to that channel also. Okay. So let us start our today's discussion by understanding what is this Sanchar Saathi app. Now, it is a state-developed, government-developed cybersecurity application that enables the users to report about any fraudulent calls and messages or even report their stolen mobile phone for it. Now, at present, this portal, Sanchar Saathi, it is available via web or via mobile app. And the use of this app presently remains optional and it will continue to remain optional. Okay. Now, let us understand what are the facilities this app provides to its users. The first facility that it provides, it is called as Chakshu. Now, under this Chakshu facility, what you get is that the users will be able to report any suspected fraudulent communications. Now, there are many suspected fraudulent communications where the caller tries to impersonate any friend of yours. They try to impersonate government officials. Like for the instance, we have heard many cases of digital arrests. So what those fraudsters do in cases of digital arrest, they try to impersonate police officials and they try to demand something out of you, just trying to put you in fear, right? Similarly, there are many instances where people or fraudsters, they try to impersonate a bank official and they're trying to get your personal documents in levy for use of KYC documents, right? So for those fraudulent communications, in case if you suspect it, you can report these fraudulent communications in Sanchar Saathi portal using the Chakshu facility, right? Similarly, you can also report any unsolicited spam sales call that you might get, right? People get calls from banks, from financial institutions who offer you loans. We get calls from real estate projects offering very lucrative deals. So in those cases also, which are unwarranted, in cases which you have not registered for those calls, in case if you get them, you can also refer to it by the Chakshu facility. And it also enables the users to report sending of malicious web links, right? So there are many softwares, many spurious links that are sent in your messages, in your WhatsApp. In case if you click them, your entire account will get empty or your personal data which is stored in your mobile phone will shift away to these hackers. So even in those cases, you can report them to the government using this Chakshu facility in the Sanchar Saathi app. There are other facilities also. Suppose if your phone gets lost or it is stolen. So in that case, what would you do? Now you can report this in the Sanchar Saathi app because this enables tracing of your lost phones or stolen mobile phones by linking your phones with their respective IMEI numbers. Now, International Mobile Equipment Identity Numbers, IMEI numbers, are unique numbers which are given to every mobile phones. Right? So suppose if you lose your phone or if your phone gets stolen, you can report this and this would block any future use of your mobile phone which is unauthorized, right? And in case if you find your phone back or your phone gets recovered by the police, you can unblock it using the same portal, right? Also, there is a facility known as Know Your Mobile Connection which are issued in your name. Now suppose if you take a SIM card for which you provide a document for a respective ID document to the service provider, but there is a possibility that that person might misuse it by issuing other SIM cards also in your name. So to identify how many active mobile applications or how many mobile SIMs card are issued under your name, you can use this facility. There is a similar facility called as no mobile handset genuineness. Now what happens in case if you purchase a new mobile phone or a second hand mobile phone, you can actually identify whether the IMI number installed in it is essential or authentic or not, and you can use this facility of the Sanchar Saathi app. So all in all, these kind of 4 facilities that are provided to you, which you can report unsolicited links, which you can report your stolen mobile phone, which you can identify how many SIM cards have been issued in your name, or you can identify whether the mobile phone you have bought is a genuine mobile phone or not, right? Now what has happened, or let us understand how this app actually works. Now once installed, this Sanchar Saathi app, it would connect the user's IEMI number, which are unique, to the Central Equipment Identity Register. Now this CEIR is a unique database that records every legitimate phone which is sold in India. So in case your mobile phone gets stolen or it gets lost, what you can do, you can immediately file a block request through this Sanchar Saathi app. And this CEIR would then immediately restrict the future use of your IEMI number. So suppose I am the thief and if I want to put my SIM card in your mobile phone, after putting my SIM card, your mobile phone will be unusable. Why? Because you have reported your stolen mobile phone in the CEIR portal, right? And in case if you find your phone back, you can again put the unblock request, which would make or which would enable you to use that mobile phone in the future, right? Similarly, this app also helps in identifying how many SIM cards are issued in your name. So it would help you alert any cases of unauthorized issue of SIM cards in your name without your permission. And another key feature is that of IEMI verification, and this is best used in cases where people buy second-hand phones. Now, when you buy second-hand phones, the authenticity of that phone is doubtful. So you can use this facility by linking your IEMI number and finding it out in the portal whether that phone which you have gotten in the second-hand market is genuine or not, and this helps in preventing sale of counterfeit or black market devices. So in that case, you will be able to verify whether the phone you have bought in is a genuine phone or not, or whether it was stolen from its original user, right? So these are the benefits of this work. Now coming to the most important part of our today's discussion. I told you, right, many people are calling that this app would be the new Pegasus software. Why? People have equated it with Pegasus software. If you remember, Pegasus was an Israeli origin software which allows the government and security agencies to surveil the mobile users, right? Now just take a look at what kind of permission this app demands from you. Once you use this app in your mobile phone, this app would require you to give certain permission for access of certain information. It demands camera access, it demands call logs which can help it to monitor your calls, it can even demand messages access, it can demand your location, and it also reads device identifiers like your IMI number. Now, once any app demands such kind of an important data, people are already equating it with a Pegasus software, which is a surveillance software, because the user of this data would be government, and theoretically if government has access to all these data, it can put surveillance in you without you knowing. So is it possible that it can be used for surveillance? Yes. But will it be used for surveillance? No. Why am I saying no? Because you have to understand the purpose for which these two apps operate. On one hand, there is a Pegasus software, right? Pegasus software is a software which is installed in your phone, but you won't be able to find it. And it is a targeted spyware which exploits vulnerabilities in your communication, and it is used by intelligence agencies, security agencies to conduct surveillance which is high value, right? Because the cost associated with the software is too high. On the other hand, the stated purpose of Sanchar Saathi app is a general purpose consumer friendly app which has no zero click exploit capability. You are seeing this app in your mobile phones and it demands you to give access to all these kind of informations, and if you don't give this information, it won't be able to conduct surveillance on you, right? So that is why this is a voluntary app, and therefore it won't be used for the surveillance purposes. Can it be used? Yes. But will it be used? No. Understood this part? Now, before solving the practice question, which is curated exactly on UPSC pattern, I have a very important announcement. What about students who are looking to prepare for this exam in 2027 or even for that matter 2028? Have you taken admission anywhere? If not, there is a one very good course for you. This is called as Resolution Plus batches. Now, if you take admissions in Resolution Plus batches, either for 2027 or 2028, you will be provided with live classes, recorded lectures, one-to-one mentorship, access to both prelims and mains test series, scholarship support. All of this is available to students under Resolution Plus batches. Now, if you think you're going to give exams in 2027, 2028, you have a lot of time. This kind of a thinking is actually very harmful. Why? Because it brings a sense of complacency. It brings a sense of laziness, and laziness is the most dangerous enemy that you can get in as an aspirant. So please hurry up. One of the batches would start from 9th of December. Please take admissions to these batches, and before making the payment, if you use the code ATS Live to make the deal sweeter, we'll give you maximum discounts. That is discounts up to 7,000 rupees. But you will get this only once you apply the code ATS Live. There's a simple way of remembering it. Learn to thrive by using the code ATS Live. Okay. Now, this is the question I'd want you to solve. The Sanchar Saathi application launched by Department of Telecommunication provides which of the following functionalities? Out of these 5, which of the following are correct? Do let me know the correct answers in the comment section. And before ending the today's session, the notes will be available on this particular Telegram channel. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Okay. So I'll take your permission. Please have a very good night and stay tuned to our channel.